8:12 in the morning. It is Indiana in the morning, and it's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Good morning to you. It is a Wednesday. That guy right over there is Alton Strong, Indiana County Fair. Our fair report's brought to you this week by the Allied Milk Producers and by the Rischini Group. And Alton this morning presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. What a band night you had last night.
Oh, it did. It was 9 bands there, an IUP band, and then they finished up with the mass band of all the bands intermingled among the IUP band.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic. And ended up with Amazing Grace. It was chilling.
You know, I always wondered if the IUP band, when they go to other events, festivals and parades and other football games, if they ever get the chance, or if the people in other crowds ever get the chance to hear IUP's band play Amazing Grace. Because, oh, baby, that's such a powerful moment. And for these kids to go, high school kids, some of the kids in these bands, they're in 7th grade.
Yes.
And they're marching with the IUP legend, the marching band, right, in front of all of those folks at the Indiana County Fair. What a moment that is for them.
Really, our band night is all about the high school students, but when you intermingle them with the university and those who have that music talent that want to move forward, see what's available, just like all the agricultural events we have.
You betcha. You betcha. That's a terrific thing. All right, question of the day for Alton Strong this morning from the Indiana County Fair. What is your best time climbing the rock wall?
Well, it just started today. It was set up yesterday, so I have not made an attempt. Maybe ask me next Monday and see if I climb on Monday.
What's your all-time best time, Alton?
Don't know. Never tried that.
Never tried that. All right, so the question of the day comes crashing and burning. Yesterday, our question of the day had to do with Jurassic Kingdom and whether you'd ever been chased by a dinosaur, and you said you had.
Pardon that?
Chased by a dinosaur.
Oh, well, they kind of chase you. They stay, well, you know what? My running shoes aren't as good as they once were.
No?
Or maybe it's the legs. I'm not sure.
Boy, you don't want to get caught by a dinosaur. Today you're going to wrestle a tiger, right?
Well, it's been said. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
But we have 2 shows, at 5:30 and 7:15. This afternoon for the Tiger Show.
Folks go to see the Tiger Show. The Tiger Encounter is its name. 2 shows every day. The white tiger is there?
It is. It is.
Yeah. Wow.
And everybody's just smiling to see that.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Not made it over yet.
I've seen them in the past, but at this fair to this year, no, I haven't been there yet.
Haven't had the chance yet, but
my legs haven't got up that far yet.
Well, after running away from dinosaurs, I can understand that. You need to rest.
You'd have thought it'd chase me clear up the hill, but
yeah, on a hill you might not do as well. ATV drag races tonight. You said it the other day, smoke and noise. There's a lot of that tonight.
That's right. We have the ATVs and the side-by-sides and the dirt bikes all on there tonight, and that'll be at 7:30, I believe.
7 p.m. it says.
7 p.m. Registration at 5:30. I knew there was a 30 in there.
Yeah, but that's fabulous.
And they even have a class, where they are throttled down for like 6-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
and some are electric, And I remember 2 years ago, and this little guy out there just doing all he's worth, anybody could probably walk faster, but that kid was giving her all he had.
That's right.
and people love it.
He's making himself into a drag racer of great renown in about 10 years.
It's something to come and see.
He'll be out there. ATV drag races were added to this schedule. 4 or 5 years ago, and they just get more popular every year.
They do, and there's events throughout the year with them. But boy, when you have it here at the fair, they just come anyhow. They want to see this. It's become a big event.
They pack the grandstand for that.
It does.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Now they're drag races, so I'm assuming they're straightforward. There's no curves.
That's correct. Straightforward. Yeah,
doing the curves, you might have a spill or two, and it's not banked. So
this is just straight drag.
Straight drag right down the track, at the Indiana County Fair. That'll be fabulous. That'll be happening tonight. So it gets underway at 7 o'clock. And again, the registration, actually on the sheet, it says 4 o'clock. So you can begin registering for the drag races and get yourself out there on the track or be there in the stands to watch. That's the
the important thing.
Yeah, yeah. And remember, of course, when you go to the fair, that your fair pass to get onto the grounds gets you onto the grandstand, too.
Admission includes the grandstand, so your admission through the gate puts you into that ATV grandstand if you want to see that.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I know that you love the hot sausage at the Indiana County Fair. What else have you had to eat so far this week at the fair?
Well,
You didn't do sausage every meal, did you?
Oh, no. Well, we sample a little of everything.
Yeah,
you know.
you've been there so far.
Yeah.
What have you had?
Some, of course, some fries, some of the pies up there, apple dumplings, and let's see what else.
A little sweet tooth
pulled
going
pork and funnel cakes. You know,
Yeah.
I've sampled a little. You know, and,
Sure.
and lots of drink stands. You know, boy, it was hot yesterday and predicting hot today. So
Yeah.
you got to keep hydrated.
Yeah, well, you can get anything when it comes to food at the Indiana County Fair. We mentioned sausage, pizza, strombolis. Everybody's saying, I got to get my stromboli at the Indiana County Fair. Krabby cake, Krabby Patties type of deals.
Right.
So you can even get some nice seafood, if you will. Or
Cinnamon buns. And
yeah.
boy, when you walk past there, it just brings out the taste buds.
I know. And you've got a sweet tooth. You got to watch that, Alton. You get to the end of this week, and you might have a sugar high that you might not be able to go to sleep for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I'll be back on my own cooking. So
You ought to be good then. Just underway at the fairgrounds, the sheep show began.
the sheep shows just began as I was leaving. And then at 1 o'clock, it'll be the goat show. Mm-hmm. And then at 6 o'clock, we'll have her hopping down there with the rabbit show.
Ah, yeah, the rabbit
judging.
show. And the lead line contest is tonight. That's a fascinating thing to watch because that's where the kids are judged.
That's right. And at the same time, it's like a sheep to shawl type thing, intermixed between each one of the different breeds that are brought in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a fascinating thing to watch, to see the concentration that these kids have on those judges. And the way the judges interact with the kids. It's a pretty special moment.
And they have to do, each one has to do a different animals, not something like if I were a youth that had a steer, I'm going to have to lead a lamb. I'm going to have to lead, the various animals. It's interesting.
Mixes it right up. So that'll be a part of the fun today happening too at the Indiana County Fair. So the fair admission, as we said, is $10. That gets you the grounds and the grandstand. There's an unlimited ride pass available for an additional charge through CNL shows, but you pay for your rides, and it's just a lot of fun at the Indiana County Fair.
Right. They got all the rides up and running yesterday, so things are really, and the band kids were in there last night, so as soon as they performed, they were up there looking, getting there.
Sure. Hey, did you make it up to the building to see the trains yet?
Yes, I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
The complete display?
Yeah, it's a complete display. It's a winter scene as such.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, is what they've done, and they have the various gauges of trains up there,
Yeah.
There's the large G gauge, the O gauge, the American Flyer, and some S gauge, and some HO.
Is that a little Barry Widdis and Tom Ott action happening up there?
That's correct, yeah.
Those guys, they have such a good time. All of the folks with the Indiana
same ones
Railroaders.
that do the show at Christmas time
Yeah.
at the mall.
Yeah, to benefit the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. So that's a special part of the fair as well. When you get to the fairgrounds, make sure you make that walk up over the hill, see the antique tractors, and make sure you see those trains.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Don't forget the exhibit buildings. They're going strong, and the kids' activities at the fair are fantastic.
Yeah, and everything's been judged on there, so you can see some beautiful craft work, vegetables, grains, flour, crafts made by the 4-H and other youth, and photography.
Yeah, all of that. And I believe IRMC has the band there so they can do your blood pressure checks and all of that too.
Correct, right. And they were a little busy yesterday with the heat, to make
I
sure
bet you.
everybody was. I mean, we didn't have catastrophe of any type, but yeah, they're there.
Sometimes people can get just a little bit overwhelmed by the heat, and they were there to take care of them.
Yeah.
Good shape. Alton, thanks so much for coming by to talk fair with us today, and we've got a couple of more visits coming, and a really special happening tomorrow when you come to visit with us,
Right.
too.
Stay tuned.
Thanks, Alton, for the visit today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 23 minutes after 8 o'clock. Coming up, Boomer Sports in just a moment or so. We want to get the health cycle in this morning. Sarah Lee is here. She's got the health beat. Lisa is making the house call. All right, Lisa, thank you. It's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Partly sunny, chance of an afternoon thunderstorm today, a high temperature of 91. We're at 71 in downtown Indiana right now. Indiana County 911. You're looking good. Nothing new to report to you there. It's 8:25 in the morning. Boomer Sports next, and then Jake is with us in the WCCS newsroom.